is a pattern I cut out of tar paper, and I begin with these shapes that I cut out of a slab. I've since let them stiffen up just a little. So I want to lay this over my form that I've made. This is just bisqued clay. And I lay it over the form, and I'm compressing this ridge because I don't want it to crack, but I want to push down on these ends so that it bellies out a little. And once I just push it down with my fingers, then I can really shape it with the rib. Go. That's the first. Now I want to put these two shapes together. And so I just need to slip and score these edges. And now I can put these together. And the paddle can help. Continuing on with these puzzle vases, my pieces have set up overnight, and because I took flat pieces of clay and bent them together and gave them volume, my top and my bottom are not level, so they won't stand up right now. And I also want to put a cap on each end. So once they've stiffened up, I can just really quickly shave it flat. And I want to make sure these corners are really well attached. Once I shave it down, then I can just use my finger just to reinforce that little corner. Now I just want to add a top and a bottom to them. Now when I rolled these out, I rolled a few extra shapes just in case any of these didn't work. And so now they're the exact same consistency and the same thickness, and so they'll work great to be my top and bottom. I can just slip and score. And I can just place it right on here, give it a little twist, just really compress it on there. And once it sets up again, I can really shave the this end piece so that it'll be nice, a nice smooth transition. But for right now, I just want to trim it off close to where it needs to be. My vase forms have set up, the ends have set up, and they're leather hard, and I can just shave that clean so that you don't see that there is an end added on. It will just be a shape. So I will do the same thing to each one. So now I've cleaned up all three pieces, and I can attach them. My next step is to attach them together, and I can attach them any way I want to, but the way I'm going to choose to do it is like this. You should be able to see from above. So I line them up, and I touch their places, their bellies together where I'm going to cut, and I make a mark, and I'll turn this so you can see it after I make the mark. I just scored these marks, and they line up, and I will remove that part of each to give myself a flat place to attach the shapes together. And so now I pick each individual piece up, and I follow that line. And then I slip and score. Now I'm just compressing them together, but I can't lift them up to show you because they will fall apart. These are now attached, and I just want to add one little tiny reinforcing coil. I don't want to add very much clay, so I'm slipping and scoring on all sides. And I rolled a little tiny coil. I'm putting it in from below. When I do this, I'm using the back end of the knife so that it's not the sharp side. I don't want to be cutting in, and I don't want it to come into too sharp a point because it can open up for cracks. So I was just using the blunt side of the knife. Now I am wiping away most of my coil. So now it's time to cut the holes, and I use this. It's a rasp, but it's I think it's for cutting holes. I don't know. This I get from the hardware store. It's a wood tool. So I just put it above and I spin it. And now the teeth are going down. So I have to apply pressure as I'm on the down pass to cut a nice even hole, and you can use this to cut an oval or whatever shape you like.